Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to some more Tekkit multiplayer with Dan. Hello Dan.
Mathis, what's going on?
It's been a week, Dan.
It's been a week of Fallout takeover for both of us.
It really
How are
has.
you surviving?
It's good. I'm really tired. More so than normal.
Why are you tired?
Because I've been doing Fallout week, so I've been streaming every single day since Fallout came out, except for one day. I had to skip one day because I had to go see my friend's newborn, which is understandable. I feel like people understand that.
Yeah, they understand, but the question is, the Wasteland understand that you left it?
I think it's alright. I think it survived pretty alright with me. But I've been playing. I have like 30 hours in the game after like just a week now of it being launched. And it's a lot of fun. There's no question. I'm having a good time with it. How about you?
Before we talk about Fallout, how's streaming been every day? Because you went from like going from not running marathons to running a marathon every single day.
It's what's really exhausted me, to be honest with you. I usually stream like once or twice a week for a couple of hours, and it's random when I do it. It's like when I feel like it. And then going every day for 5 to 7 or 8 hours, depending. It's a toll. It takes a toll. I feel like it wouldn't be so bad if like streaming was like my only gig. But streaming and then trying to get 4 or 5 videos up every day as well, and then obviously trying to hold to other obligations of like doing group stuff with people and whatnot has been, it's been a lot. It's been very, very tiring. I'm loving it. I have to admit, like, I can see why people adore streaming, because as someone who doesn't stream very often, and having streamed as much as I had, like, the sense of community that comes with streaming and seeing, like, a lot of the same people come, and it's really fun.
So let me ask, has it changed your perspective in terms of, it sounds like it's changed your perspective, but has it changed your desire to maybe stream more often?
Yes, I definitely want to stream more often now. I think I'll never stop having YouTube be my main focus though. I really, I still prefer making YouTube videos over streaming. There's a lot more creative control in that way, but I do want to stream a lot more now because I've had a good time with it.
When you say like creative control, what do you mean by that?
If something goes wrong during recording, I can stop the recording and I can start over. I can do audio balancing. I can do editing. If a video runs really long because of a lot of boring stuff in between, I can cut out all that boring shit. You know? So in streaming, like, you're kind of stuck with what you get. Like, if you have like an hour of like doing wandering in a game, that's all there, whether it's boring or not.
Yeah.
So. And people will let you know, they'll be in chat, like, do something more fun or whatever. And I'm like, well, I kind of can't because this is part of the game. But, yeah, as far as, you know, videos go, I have a little bit more, like I said, I can wrangle that in a little bit more.
Cool. That's, it sounds like you had a good time with it.
Yeah, definitely have.
I didn't watch any of your stream because I didn't want to spoil it, but was there any, like, interaction? Did you let your chat community, did they like influence anything you were doing? Or
a lot of like if you want me to do this particular mission, I'll go do that particular mission. But that's about it.
Got it. Well, cool, man. Sounds like you had a good time, a good Fallout week.
Yeah. How about you? How's Fallout with you?
It's good. I went 4 episodes a day for the first week, which for me that's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, 4 30-minute episodes. But had a good time with it, and we were talking a second offline, and I think I'm like 10 hours into it and done like 1 main quest.
Yeah.
I just enjoy like exploring and like building the base and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
How about music?
Music I've actually left on, you know, at the risk of monetization. You know, that doesn't really bother me. What bothers me though is I found out is that if the music gets claimed, it's some countries can't view it.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, I've had music on for a couple episodes, but I've learned to turn it off because a lot of my European viewers can't see the video. So yeah, they're like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "I can't see this video because something about Gemma or whatever," and I'm like, "That's music rights problems. I don't know."
Well, that's what I just thought that, you know, the licensor would just get the money from it. I don't understand why it would be blocked.
Yeah, because
you know
because like if you look at the video, it's the owners of the music and Gemma, which is like the European like music industry or whatever, they couldn't come to an agreement. Therefore, the European people cannot watch it. Period.
That's so dumb.
It is super stupid.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna start watching yours because you're putting up your VODs, right?
Yeah, the VODs are being transferred over. Yep.
So I'm gonna start watching yours a little bit, just to see like how our choices differ and whatnot.
Yeah.
But anyways, hey, how do I get this pulverizer to work here?
You need to put coal in it, water in it. I mean, I'll come back up.
It's got water, and oh, there's no water, or is there? So I'm trying to just melt that aluminum.
It doesn't look like there's any, but it says it looks like there's steam. Maybe you can't pulverize that. Let's try something else.
Huh.
Yeah, you can't pulverize it.
Oh, okay. Also, I found out from your comments that we don't need waterproof pipes.
Okay.
We just need fluid pipes.
Okay.
So, which probably iron fluid pipe, golden. So I'm gonna make those.
Fluid pipe.
Wooden fluid pipe.
Golden.
But we still need pipe sealant. So.
All right. Well, we do have cactus though. So
Yeah.
that's good.
So we're good. So iron fluid. We can make wooden fluid. Why not?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna start working on that. So we've been away from the world for a little while.
Yeah.
Where's your mind at?
I'm gonna look for diamond, I guess.
Okay.
Because that's something we still haven't found.
Okay.
Outside of that, that's it. I'm like diamond. I know we need diamond. I'm gonna look for some diamond.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all I'm at.
All right. So, all right, let me take some of this.
Do I have
so
torches?
I'm gonna start working on this pipe. And yeah, so we need to. So does everyone understand? Just to update everyone, we haven't been recording because of Fallout Takeover, but starting today, which would be Wednesday, we should be back on our
Monday,
Wednesday, Friday. But yeah.
Yep, we should be good today. That is my fault. We had the opportunity, but I was like, I'm too tired. I can't do it. I'm exhausted.
No, I completely understand, man. It's been, the takeover was good. So now are you like, when are you reeling back on to your normal
Today's
schedule?
the last day of Fallout week, and then
Okay.
I'll figure out like a more solid schedule after today.
Okay. So a streaming schedule, or
Yeah,
your
I think I'm gonna do a streaming schedule, and it will be Fallout. That's the thing. I'm gonna stream Fallout till I beat it, probably. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now as far as that's concerned. So you're enjoying Fallout?
Yeah, I really like it. It just feels like it took Fallout 3 and then just like, for lack of a better term, like next gen'd it, where
Yeah,
it's like,
I agragree with you.
what do you not like about it? Because I feel like
So there,
you're
I'm about to
that
talk
hammer.
about what I don't like about it. So I like it a lot. That's the thing. I like it a ton. But I like it as an exploratory first-person shooter, and I don't like it as a Fallout game. I feel
What do you
like they
mean by that?
stripped away what makes a Fallout game, and just kind of Borderlands it a little bit up, like with rare loot and rare mods and stuff. Because they took away one of my favorite aspects of Fallout, which is the role-playing aspect. The chat wheel, if you want to call it that, is not exactly serviceable for what it used to be. I mean, you could be anything in Fallout. You could be a dick, you could be a good guy, you could be stupid, it didn't matter. You could do anything you wanted, and each one were viable in their own way. This is you have 4 options, and no matter what, your guy's a good guy. You cannot be a bad guy in this game, period.
How certain are you of that?
Very certain.
Why'd you say that?
I've read a lot about it to see if that was actually true, because I'm 30 hours in, and the most you can do is be sarcastic to somebody, but you can't be evil. In Fallout New Vegas, you played New Vegas. You could side with
loved
Legion
it.
if you wanted to, and Legion is, about as evil as New Vegas got. Yeah. That's not even possible. I don't like that my character's voiced. I think it's annoying. I think he does a good job. The voice acting's great, but that's not what Fallout is. Fallout is supposed to be you, and you're supposed to have 9 options to talk to the person, but that's all taken away. I don't necessarily mind that the perks have been removed so much, because I think the streamlined ability bar is good. I think it works well.
What do you mean remove? Don't you just think they've been changed? I wouldn't consider them removed.
Well, every time you leveled up in New Vegas and stuff, you leveled up what? You got to pick a perk, and you leveled up your stats. But both of those have been combined.
No, it used to be every other level you got a perk.
Or every other level you got a perk,
Yeah.
whatever it is. But either way, those two things got pushed together. They're the same thing now in their own way. Which I don't mind. That doesn't bother me so much. But I've not really had an opportunity to avoid a fight, either main storyline or whatever, by talking. One of the main storyline fights, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but at the end, the guy just goes, "We know how this is gonna end. So what do you say?" And it's each one of your responses basically like telling him you're gonna fight him in a sarcastic way, in a like a respectable way. And I'm like, like, that's not really how Fallout's supposed to be. And the game is very, like you said before, it's like Fallout 3, but like next generized, which is just Bethesda. Bethesda has a problem, like, evolving their games. They're very much the same. Like Skyrim is very much like Fallout, which is very much like Fallout 4. They're all slight improvements, either graphically or whatever, or gameplay on their last iteration. And I'm very much ready for Bethesda to really like get rid of or replace their engine, because their engine is starting to show its age a little bit, I think.
So that's one of the first thing I noticed, like in the loading screen, like I immediately thought like Skyrim.
Yeah.
You know how like you can see like the rotating enemy or the rotating weapon, or
Yeah.
I'm like, it felt like that's what, you could see that come through, which I liked because I prefer Fallout to Morrowind and all that stuff. But in terms of, you mentioned something like you said, take the role playing out. So you don't like the fact that you're in a lack of control of the actual, like, what you can do.
Yeah, I don't like that at all, because that's not how Fallout's supposed to be. Fallout is very much about you doing what you want, and the world kind of conforming to that. But
so for you, you would have to think, my guess would be it's turned into that because of the voice acting. I mean, would you agree with that, or do you think
that was one of the things I think I said back when they revealed the game, and I'm like, the character's voiced and there's chat wheels. I don't know if I'm gonna like what they're gonna do with this. And everybody's like, it'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. And now that it's out, everybody's like, oh, the chat wheel fucking sucks. It's stupid. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, that was my concern. Like, I was worried that the chat wheel was gonna really kind of narrow your options. And it has. It definitely has narrowed options as far as what you're able to do, which is unfortunate, because I really miss, like, Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 style of decision making. I think that was really fun. I'm dying of starvation. That's not good. Let's try to eat here. Do we have a lot of food at home?
I mean,
I don't think so.
I guess I haven't got to that point yet where I haven't seen like the lack of options. The thing that, because my dialogue I've seen so far, I don't like how there's no percentage.
That too I don't like either.
Because I don't know if it's like, is it worth risking it and pissing them off? Like, I don't yet. There's just colors, so I haven't been able to figure that out yet. Hey, I'm having trouble with this fluid transport, Mathis.
Okay.
So
do we need a pump? Do we need to connect it to the pump, or?
That may be an answer, but see how so you can, you can't connect the pipes. So should I go get the pump? Let me get the pump and then see what happens.
That's weird.
Because you'd think you would just run that all the way to here, to this pump.
Yeah, that's. I don't know why that's the way it is.
Have you gotten to much home building at all, or base building?
Yeah, I've actually probably put like a solid 5 to 10 hours into the base building stuff, which I really like.
What do you like about that? What do you not like about the base building?
I mean, I really like a lot about the base building. I think my only complaint, or my biggest complaint about the base building, is it's a little janky to control with like a mouse and keyboard. I don't know how it is to control with a controller, but to control with the mouse and keyboard, it's finicky as hell. But other than that, if you can just look past that, I think it's a lot of fun. I like being yeah? What?
I punched it and it blew up.
Oh no. To parts?
Why?
Or did it disappear?
No, it disappeared.
Oh no.
Why?
You probably needed to hit it with a wrench or a pickaxe or something.
No.
Literally nothing? You did not pick up anything?
No. It was right here.
Son of a bitch.
Was that a lot to make?
I don't remember, to be honest. Let's take a look.
I remember what it's called. Water pump? No, we didn't. Oh god.
Here, I'm gonna put this away.
We gotta get inside. There's zombies. What was that?
I don't remember. Pump is all I remember.
Come on. Why is this? This is like.
Welcome back.
I know. Welcome back. This is like water drum. I don't know what this stuff is, man. And there's really no, I mean, so I would need to be opening up the wiki, right, to figure this thing out.
Well, no, the recipe should be in there.
No, I mean, but okay, so we have these thermal. So what do we do with these wooden transport pipes?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know how that works.
Water drum. Huh. To look it up. All right, so I'm gonna look up that in between episodes, but
right.
man, it's not like as intuitive as you would think. You know?
Yeah, well, a lot of the mods and even vanilla Minecraft is that unless you look shit up, like it's all about like experimenting and like learning and effing up as you go.
I guess that makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, hey, I was reading your comments, and I guess we were talking about cooking, and someone threw you a comment and said, "Hey, you should use red onions."
Red onions. Okay.
Yeah, I just felt like I needed to tell you that.
All right. I don't understand. There's a joke there that I'm not getting.
No, there's no joke. I just like, Matt should probably read that since you don't read your own comments.
No, I read my. Oh God, I'm not getting involved in that argument again, Iron. Let's see.
You know we can make pumpkin pie in here. Endothermic water pipe. Mathis, this is really confusing.
I'm replanting some seeds right now. Hang on.
Do you have a weapon on you?
Yeah. Are you running?
Yeah.
Wait, why are there zombies in our home?
That's a good question. There shouldn't be. All the gates are closed. You know what? We haven't. I'm gonna do a task that's more suited for me right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
Where are they?
There was one inside. I'm trying to.
Oh, there's a lot. It's two right here.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light up all the areas that need to be lit up so that we don't have to deal with this anymore.
All right. Well, I think they're coming from the mine shaft that's in our factory for some reason.
Okay, so we need to have some sort of a.
I'll block it off.
Okay, cool. All right. So
There
are
we
you
go.
gonna get Battlefront?
I think I will. I'll wait to see how it functions to make sure it's not broken beyond repair. Because Battlefield 4, when it came out, was very broken.
On the PC?
On everything, I think, but...
Really?
Yeah, but definitely on the PC. But I enjoyed the open beta when that was around. I had a good time with that. And I'll probably end up having a good time with Battlefield as well, so I don't see why I wouldn't.
I haven't clicked on it, but I follow their Twitter account. I guess there's like a lot of different game modes that they're releasing, like a ridiculous amount.
That's
or
good.
Is that just?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't, because in the beta there was only like a few game modes, so.
Got it. All right. Let's press on here. So I'm lighting everything up here, so we have no internal spawnage anymore.
All right.
All right.
Let's get rid of this. I'm just gonna keep mining downward.
Are you at like 10 to 11?
I'm at 23 right now, still going down a bit.
Okay. Are you in the factory or are you in our old home one?
No, I'm the one that I started outside, like the proper mine shaft.
Oh, okay, our new one.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So outside of that, any other new releases coming out that you're getting geared up for?
No. I'm trying to think. I don't really think there's anything I'm like super pumped for right now. I mean, it was basically just Fallout. I mean, remember we were talking in our last recording session about Fallout. Like that was like the big thing for both of us.
Yeah. Oh, so you said, because I want to go back and said, you told me what you didn't like about it. What do you like about it?
I do like that the combat is a lot more shootery. They've definitely fixed that aspect of the game. It needed to be fixed too, because like in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, it's like it pretends it's a shooter, but it's not really a shooter. Every time you pull the trigger, you're kind of just like rolling these virtual dice and hoping you're hitting something. So I'm glad that that's been fixed. It feels a lot better to shoot, and you can tell because they were the shooting aspects were developed by obviously Bethesda, but alongside the new Doom team.
Oh, nice.
So you can tell that there's like some sort of experience there as far as shooting is concerned. I like that a lot, and I like the power armor a lot too. The new power armor, the way like it actually like you can see yourself going into the power armor, and it feels much more like a tank, and you feel a lot more powerful in it. That's always fun.
Yeah, I had mixed reviews. I mean, I've used it a little bit, the power armor, but I've like mixed reviews. It feels like really clunky, and I think that's how it's supposed to feel.
Yeah.
But I almost prefer not like. I like save it for huge battles because I don't.
Yeah, that's
to
what
me,
it's supposed to be, I think. That's what I do too. I save it for very important stuff because it runs on fusion cells. So, I mean, you're running them on limited resources. And the other thing I really like too, and something Bethesda's done really well since like I can remember, is just I love exploring the world. Like they always make an interesting and fun place to just walk around and explore.
Have you found any like random stuff that's like
well,
that you really liked?
Yeah, there's some cool stuff that happens like that just can happen once you get past a certain part of the story, and I'm not far at all. I'm like 2 or 3 missions into the main story, so I'm very, very, very early in the main story. But once you do a one mission, I think it's like the mission that you get once you go to Diamond City for the first time. It unleashes basically like, and for no reason, it has nothing to do with the main story at all. But the Brotherhood of Steel starts flying around the wasteland in their like helicopters, and they can like, I was attacking like this big super mutant outpost that I just found. I was gonna take it out. I took out all the super mutants, and right as I was finishing taking out like the last super mutants, these like 5 or 6 raiders decided they were gonna attack me. So I went right from fighting super mutants to raiders. But as I was fighting raiders, this Brotherhood of Steel helicopter flew in and dropped off 2 Brotherhood of Steel dudes in power armor, and they just tore the raiders like apart. It was random, and it was random like that happened. I was like, that's really cool. I like that a lot.
That's pretty cool.
And again, I said Bethesda does such a good job at like kind of creating fun places to explore, and like you can come across places that clearly look like they have their own little story to tell, which I enjoy. Their worlds are fantastic.
Like the oh god,
yeah, the detail in the worlds are great. That's the difference you can tell. Like Fallout 3, I really loved, but the story was pretty cliche and the writing wasn't great, but the world was fantastic. New Vegas was developed by Obsidian, and though the world wasn't as good as Fallout 3's to explore, the story was a lot better. In my opinion, I think the story was a lot better. And you can tell like the 2 developers have their own strength in that regard. And I kind of hope they give Obsidian the tools to Fallout again, and they'll make their own like Fallout expansion / pseudo sequel or whatever.
Like another New Vegas.
Yeah, like a new New York. I don't know, something cool. I would love to see them get their hands on it though.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like I can't remember the story of Fallout 3 when I feel like I'll never forget the story of New Vegas.
New Vegas was great. There's so many options too in New Vegas. Like you could do anything. There's like 4 different ways you could end that game.
How did you decide to end it?
I did it the same way Ryan actually ended his. I found out where you don't side with anybody, you just kill everybody. And you take over.
You like kill Mr. House.
You kill Mr. House. You destroy the Legion. You kill the main general of the NCR, and you basically create New Vegas as like a sovereign state.
Got it.
And you run it.
I think that's what I did too. I didn't like side with anyone at the end either.
I mean, they each had their own reasons for doing what they did, but they were all like shades of gray, which I also liked.
See, I read a review of Fallout 4, and maybe you or I haven't got that far yet, but they say that this really sticks out to me that I think it was Polygon said that you're put in a position where you have to make choices, and neither one of them is a clear-cut right choice.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's not that there's not like shades of gray choices in Fallout 4. It's that being evil, like straight up evil, is just not a possibility. Like it's just your guy is too nice. And we'll talk about actually we're way over the time limit. We'll talk about the main character in the next episode. So
all right, cool.
We'll wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry we're blabbing about Fallout 4, but bear with us. It's only the first week of Fallout, and we're still kind of fawning over it for the most part and really enjoying our time with it. Anyway, we'll see you guys this is going up on Wednesday, so we'll see you guys on Friday with a new episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Later, guys.
Bye.